This is the GoPro Hero 8 Black, and I have a quick review of it for you today. To give you a little bit of backstory, I do also have the Hero 7 Black, and I have used a number of other action camera brands over the years. I've been using the Hero 8 Black for a month. I've used it a ton, and so these are my thoughts, plus a lot of footage and photos captured with it. I also did some comparisons with my Hero 7 Black, so I will include my thoughts on why you would or would not get the Hero 8 Black if you already have the Hero 7 Black. There are quite a number of features on this little guy, but in this video I'm going to focus on 3 areas that are important to me: video and image quality, usability, and stabilization. Let's start with a word on GoPro in general. There is one known issue with GoPro, including this new Hero 8 Black. The action camera occasionally freezes up. You have to pull the battery to get it going again. The good news is that it is a rare occurrence, and my footage got saved even when the camera has locked up. It is an annoyance, and I do hope that GoPro puts some manpower, time into fixing the issue. However, it hasn't prevented me from purchasing these because from everything that I have used, from everything that I have researched, GoPro is just the best balance of capability and ease of use. They have by far the best and easiest to use user interface, including the app for your phone or tablet, that I have used at all. And the app actually works. There are so many gadgets and cameras that I've used that technically have an app, but it doesn't really work reliably, if at all. And the GoPro app is just easy to connect and to make settings changes in. And all of this is important because this is an action cam for use out in the field when I'm doing fun stuff. I need for it to be quick and easy to use. And it is. For me, the benefits of the camera over any other that I have tried or researched make up for that rare freezing. And let me be clear, when I say rare, I mean that out of 5 hours of footage, yes, I did add up all of my footage time, along with nearly 50 photos, plus all the time that I've spent playing around in the settings and testing it out without recording, it has locked up on me 3 times. Plus there was this one other time where the camera was attached to the roof of my car, it was snowing and raining, and when I finished my drive, the video had frozen on the screen, but when I pulled the files into my computer, it turns out I actually had all of the footage for the entire drive. Diving a little further into usability, I adore that it is waterproof without housing, just like its predecessor. I can take it into any sort of weather, and it can go underwater up to 33 feet or 10 meters. Also, I enjoy that they switched from having a compartment for the battery and memory card and a separate compartment for the USB-C port on the Hero 7 Black to, on the Hero 8 Black, having it all in one compartment. That just makes my life a little bit easier when it comes to workflow. I open one door and can access everything I need. On a related note, you don't need to use a frame with the Hero 8 Black because it has a built-in mount on the bottom. And that means that I can access that one compartment quickly. And I also found that the touch screen is much easier to use without the frame. With the frame on the Hero 7 Black, especially if I had gloves on, I had trouble swiping the screen to get to the menus. And one last thing on usability, battery life. We have been overall impressed with the battery life. We used this often on all-day excursions and just topped it off a couple times using a USB-C cable and a battery pack. Let's discuss video and image quality. You've already seen some photos and video. It is definitely upgraded from the Hero 7 Black. For you photographers and videographers out there, the dynamic range is improved. I noticed in really bright situations that I saw more detail where the Hero 7 Black would definitely have looked washed out. And also in shadows, the video looked more smooth with less noise, which you can see here on my face. The Hero 8 Black footage is definitely high quality. This is important to me for two reasons. One, I'm a photographer and I'm picky. And two, I often use the GoPro alongside my fancy cameras, and I put photos and video from both in the videos that I share here on YouTube. I need the GoPro footage to reasonably stand up next to the photos taken with my cameras. Also, a part of video quality is the audio. And I didn't notice a big difference in the audio between the 8 and the 7, at least not enough of a difference that would make me want one over the other. I have, however, used the audio from the GoPros in a number of videos. I think it does an admirable job for being an onboard microphone. Okay, here's some sunlight. So I'm going to get my camera, my big camera set up, and then I'll get back with you. It was the stabilization of the Hero 7 Black that made me finally purchase a GoPro. I don't think that it can be overstated how awesome it was, especially for me to not have to carry around a gimbal to get smooth footage on my adventures. So now the Hero 8 Black has improved stabilization. They have amped it up to Hypersmooth 2.0 in the Hero 8 Black, and we did notice a difference. Check out this mountain bike footage. It looks completely smooth, but this road was not actually smooth at all. And even on this really bumpy trail, the footage is ridiculously smooth. I mean, you can see the rocky ground. Raymond was actually bumping over all of those. Like I said in the beginning of this video, there are more advanced options that I have not covered on this camera. There are different still photo options. You can change how wide your shot is. There's this thing called live burst. You can live stream, you can use voice commands, and more. Also, there are accessories coming, and at the time I'm filming this, they should be available next month. There's a media mod, a display mod, and a light mod. And the idea is to expand the uses of the camera with better sound, better light, and better ability to frame up your shots vlog style. And that all means that you can get really creative with it. Now, a few viewers have asked, is it worth it to get the Hero 8 Black if you already have the Hero 7 Black? And that's a great question. So here's the thing. The 7 is still really good, and we will be continuing to use it. The 8 is notably better in terms of stabilization and overall video and image quality. Plus, I personally really like that I don't have to use the frame. So whether or not that's worth it to you is up to you. One last note I want to mention. I took advantage of GoPro's trade-in program. I sent them an old action camera that was sold originally for at least $100, and in return, I got $100 off my purchase. I'm not exactly sure how that program works in other parts of the world. I'm not special, I don't have a relationship with them. Anyone here can do it, and it worked really easily for me. You do that through their website. If you aren't interested in taking advantage of that, I did put an Amazon link to this guy and this guy in the description box. And that's it for today. If you have any questions or would like to see me test out any of the features that are on this new camera, let me know. And if you have any cool footage that you've shot with your action cam, no matter what it is, link to it down below so we can all check it out. And thanks for watching.